wonder murmur where whispers weave the heart.
Hello, little hearts. A new whisper begins. In the vast, silent blue of the cosmos, where stars shimmered like scattered diamonds, lived a mother named Stella. She was not just any star. She was the first star, the one who gave birth to the sun, the moon, and the wind. Her heart glowed with a soft, steady light, fueled by the love she held for her 3 children. They were her whole universe. The sun was her firstborn, a child of magnificent fire and brilliant light. He was bold, radiant, and full of life. He would spin and dance, casting golden rays that made the other stars jealous. But sometimes, in his brilliance, he was too proud to look down at the quiet corners of the universe. The wind was her second child, a playful and restless spirit. He loved to race through the galaxies, his breath a gentle sigh that could carry a nebula or a mighty gust that could clear a path for a comet. But his energy, like his power, often went unchecked. The moon, her youngest, was a creature of quiet grace and gentle light. She was not as bright as the sun or as fast as the wind, but her heart was as deep as the void. She listened more than she spoke, and she saw the tiny forgotten specks of light with a compassion that her siblings sometimes missed. One evening, their Uncle Thunder and Aunt Lightning, mighty and boisterous, invited them to a grand feast at the edge of the known universe. "You must come, children," their Aunt Lightning roared, her voice a flash of bright light. "We are celebrating the birth of a new galaxy." The sun and the wind were overjoyed. "A party, a feast!" they cheered, their excitement a fire and a gale. The moon simply smiled, her pale light a soft answer. Their mother, Stella, watched them, a small knowing sadness in her heart. "Go, my darlings," she said, her light a comforting warmth. "But remember who you are. Remember to bring a piece of the night home for your mother. I will wait for you." The sun, his golden light already shining brighter in anticipation, merely nodded. The wind, in a hurry to be on his way, barely heard. Only the moon, with her luminous eyes, held her mother's gaze and whispered, "I will, mother, I will." The feast was a spectacle of cosmic proportions. Dishes of stardust, bowls of nebulous soup, and platters of comet dust were served on tables made of crystallized light. The sun, with his great hunger, feasted upon everything. He ate until his belly was full of swirling galaxies and bright matter. He was so consumed by his pleasure that he forgot the mother who waited at home. The wind, likewise, raced from one dish to the next, his movements a blur. He tasted every flavor, from the sweet hum of a red dwarf to the savory tang of a black hole's edge. He was too caught up in the thrill of the feast to think of anyone else. The moon, though she too enjoyed the marvelous dishes, did so with a quiet thoughtfulness. From every dish she tried, she carefully tucked away a small glowing piece in the silver folds of her ethereal gown. It was a silent, patient effort. She saved a shard of nebula, a pinch of comet dust, and a single shining speck of stardust. She did this not out of obligation, but out of a deep and abiding love. When the feast was over and the 3 children returned home, Stella was waiting for them. Her light seemed a little dimmer, a little more tired. "My children," she said, her voice a gentle sigh. "The feast was a grand success, I hear. But did you remember your mother?" The sun, his face still glowing from the cosmic feast, answered first with a flash of pride. "Mother, I was so busy enjoying the magnificent meal. To be honest, I didn't think to bring anything for you. I am the sun. My hunger is vast, and the feast was a feast for me alone." Stella's light flickered with disappointment. Then, the wind, with a gust of apology, spoke. "I'm sorry, Mother. The food was so delicious, and I was so excited by all the new flavors. I confess, in my rush to try everything, I didn't save a single crumb for you." Stella's light dimmed further, a soft, sad sigh in the darkness. Finally, her gaze fell upon the moon. "And what about you, my sweet child? You were always so thoughtful." The moon stepped forward, her light trembling with a quiet humility. She gently shook the folds of her gown, and to the astonishment of the sun and the wind, a shower of brilliant, glowing food showered down from her hands. There was a swirling piece of nebulous soup, a shimmering speck of comet dust, and a perfect tiny piece of star sugar. It was not a lot, but it was a gift of immense thoughtfulness. Stella looked at her children, her heart a mix of sorrow and pride. Her voice, when it spoke, was no longer just a soft sigh, but a deep, powerful force that resonated through the cosmos. "My son, the sun," she said, her voice filled with a terrible sadness. "You went out for your own selfish pleasure and forgot the one who gave you life. You are a source of great power, but from this day on that power will be a curse. Your light will be hot and cruel, burning everything it touches. The people of the worlds will hide from your brightness. They will fear your touch, for you have forgotten the warmth of a mother's love." The sun's radiant light fled in protest, but it was already too late. He felt a burning heat grow within him, a consuming fire that would forever be a part of his being. He would be worshipped, yes, but never truly loved. "And you, my son, the wind," Stella continued, her voice like a chilling gust. "You chose selfish indulgence over kindness. Your movements will always be tied to the sun's harsh judgment. You will forever accompany the heat, making men and women swelter and seek shelter from your presence. Your restlessness will not be a source of joy, but of discomfort. For you, too, have forgotten the gentle love that carried you." The wind felt a sudden oppressive warmth cling to him, a stifling weight that would forever follow him. His endless journey would now be a tireless pursuit of relief, a restless search for a peace he had forfeited. Finally, Stella turned to her youngest, her face filled with an incandescent love. "And you, my dear moon, you did not think of yourself. You thought of your mother. You carried a piece of joy from your journey so that I might share in it. Your heart, my darling, is the gentlest and most compassionate in all the universe. Therefore, you will be blessed. Your light will forever be calm and cool, a beacon of peace in the night. You will not burn or frighten, but rather you will offer comfort and solace to all who look upon you. People will write poems about your soft glow. They will look to you for guidance and call you blessed. Your love for me will be reflected in your light for all eternity." And so it was. The sun, filled with a searing heat, went on his daily journey, his rays burning with the anger of his own selfishness. The wind, a restless companion, followed him, his gusts offering only a momentary, suffocating reprieve. And the moon in her graceful silence continued her nightly vigil, her cool light a comforting balm on the tired worlds. In her quiet light, people on earth saw not just a celestial body, but a symbol of a timeless truth. That the greatest joy is not found in what one takes, but in what one gives. The moon's blessing was a constant, shimmering reminder that while pride and greed may cast a bright light, a heart filled with kindness and thoughtfulness is the most beautiful thing in the universe, a love that shines forever.
Wonder murmur, the story departs, yet the whisper imparts.